Welcome back, I'm DRN and this is Mechabellum. We're going into game 3 of this week's tournament. We're already in the losers bracket, so we're going to have to fight our way through and try and game for second place. That's okay, hopefully we'll get some good games along the way. Here we go. Ooh, Azztap, Rematch. We played him 2 weeks ago. He played Charged Shot Arclight and tried to flank us on the right hand side. We played Sabertooth Carry into it, and I think we out-tempoed him with a quick supply start. Let's see what we get today. Ooh. We could be super mean and start quick supply with 4 sets of Stormcallers. I would avoid the Elite Specialist if it comes without chaff, because then you're buying level 2 chaff and feeding the enemy units a pile of experience. Cost control is viable, but the Mustangs don't scale very well with reduced damage. You're more at risk of getting hard countered by armor, so we're going Aerial Specialist, the only one with tanks. What a coincidence. Here we go, let's be polite. Ooh, he's earned a smiley, go on then. He was a good sport in our last game. I think he's a 1300 MMR player, but I'm going off memory so I could be wrong there. And he made good use of the emotes. Ooh, this game he's got the tempo advantage, he's Marksman Specialist. With steel balls and arc lights, that's a nice opener. If I was him, I'd probably go half aggression with that. Position semi-standard but half forward. And attack one side, probably our left, his right. Buy crawlers this round, Mustangs next round. And then counter anything we play. And try and scale to forts before we get there and out-tempo us. If we go Scorpion, he's got good territory for putting Stormcallers down. Editing DRN here. This is DRN playing the game in his head. Imagining himself in his opponent's hot seat. It's a way of mentally preparing yourself for what the worst case or the strongest opponent position will be. That way if they deviate from this line, you can see it as a way to punish. Let's pull these fangs back a tiny bit, because we want the crawlers to be the ones fighting and the fangs supporting them. It's a bit of a boxed in start here, so we're weak to Stormcallers, but we are aerial specialists, so we're not too scared about Stormcallers, because we can easily pivot to an air carry. He's positioning for Arclight carry, but he's left a huge gap behind his fangs, so he's scared of Stormcallers. Sometimes your opponent's positioning will tell you what they don't want you to play. Left side, strong side, it's where he's put his marksman. And where is he going to put the steel balls? This is the key. Ooh, he isn't running anti-air on his arclights. We can punish that with wasps. And no armor on these steel balls either, so Mustangs are good into it. Ooh, very strong side, weak side here. 2 arclights and a sniper here on the left, but only 1 arclight on the right and no sniper. Not happy with this. They're very bunched in, these guys. We're crying out to get Stormcalled. And while I say I don't mind that as aerial specialist, I don't want to make it easier for them, you know? Nice, we're picking off his steel balls. The only thing I'm scared of here is the big sniper, because it can one-shot every tank, so we need some more late arriving chaff on this left side. Yeah, there's no way we win this first round, but that's okay. He has the tempo advantage with the big sniper. It's up to us to claw our way back into the game with smart plays, and try and get value from our aerial specialist wherever we can. Bit of a pain though, he's running anti-air in that marksman, so I can't do an early boat or an early wraith. If I go wasp too early, I'm just inviting anti-air Mustangs. Right, what's good for us, what's good for him? Are our crawlers likely to get any levels at all this game? I don't really think so. Yeah, 0 damage, 900 damage. Dream on. So it's going to be a missile strike. Steal back a little bit of tempo. If he didn't have the steel balls, I would have gone with the shield drop. But steel balls are so good at popping shields, it's not worth the bother. Just here, kills all the fangs and catches the arclight behind them. And then we need to go Phoenix to fight his sniper and punch through those steel balls a bit quicker. Here and here should be fine. I think we're happy with that. We're a little bit open on the flanks on both sides still, but there's only so much you can do with 400 gold in the second turn. Another arclight, and no flank, no flank, okay. Crawlers behind the steel balls, interesting. It's gotten more popular lately to do it this way around, and I'm not quite sure why. I would have thought you'd want the chaff to protect the carry, because right now a single scorpion shot will destroy that entire group. Boom, spot on. Every single fang and half the arclight's health bar. So let's watch how the steel balls and the crawlers behind them interact here. Okay, so the tanks and the phoenixes pick off the front one of the steel balls, and the crawlers from behind overlap and protect the remainders. So you're sacrificing 1 steel ball to protect the crawlers, who in turn will protect the remaining steel balls. Nice, we won the side with the missile. We're going to get a pile of experience on our phoenixes, but we're not getting through these fangs fast enough at the moment, so his weak side is held. But that's the tempo swinging back in our favour. Still not sure about putting the crawlers behind the steel balls. Looks very easy to punish with a scorpion shot. And because he's not running armour on those steel balls, I'm very tempted to just go heavy Mustang and try and burn through them. Turn it into a DPS race, which I'm confident we can win. Right, we're aerial specialist, and he's marksman with subsidised steel balls. Okay, he's confident there then, but that's why he's falling behind on tempo. I think we have to take senior manufacturing here. We can't afford to let him pull ahead on scaling with cheaper giant units. Deployment specialist is really good though. Right, 550 in the bank. I think we've got to do Mustang. Gives us both the flank cover, and some late arriving chaff, and some more DPS. And they can become a carry for us with some items or levels later on in the game. Level you up, double the stats, half the price, can't say fairer than that. Means they'll be able to one-shot that big sniper. Right, are we happy with this? I think we are, there's not much more we could do there. Ooh, he's got Mustang too. Great minds think alike, but fools rarely differ, and I can never tell which one I am. Right, here we go. Ooh, next round we're guaranteed free units. And did he go senior manufacturing? No, he went deployment specialist. Interesting. They're both good picks, but I think ours is better scaling, because tons of giants are far harder to answer than tons of chaff. But let's not jinx ourselves there. So I am thinking fortress right now. Yes, he's got the steel balls which can answer them, but he's gone deployment specialist with lots of chaff, and fortresses are really good at popping chaff right now. Oh, but he does have that level 3 sniper, which could be a pain. Oh, he's beating us here, because he bought the exact same units that we bought, and he also got some extra chaff. Now, chaff clearing is a bit lackluster right now. This is a problem. His Mustangs are going to get levels and outscale us. So what can we do here? I think we have to wait and see what the free units offer us, and try and get some more frontline and chaff clear, in whatever form or shape that comes in. We have to take the Scorpions. He probably got a Stonecaller though. I was really hoping for Fortress there. That was Typhoon. Sorry, I know Scorpions are a bit dull, but if you're offered free Scorpions, you take free Scorpions. And then I think we just do 2 more Scorpions and upgrade these tanks. And then next turn will be range on the Scorpions. Let's pull these guys in a bit, and then play these ones on the outside, so we're not all bunched in the midline. So we've gained a lot of power here, but we're a little light on chaff. Not much more I can do here though. Oh, he needs to go in a little bit, so he's not shooting at the same target as the Scorpion on the outside. Right, would be nice to have range on them. Let's see what he's doing. Ooh, Scorpion as well, okay. His are quite far forward though, so they'll start shooting sooner. He's going to have to take range in his arc lights if he wants to use them as chaff clear behind them. Ooh, but he's taking range in his Mustangs instead, okay. It's not a bad choice. His board is starting to look a lot more full than ours is. The disadvantage of him having deployment specialist and us not. We need to make use of that senior manufacturing. It's hard though. Now he's shown Scorpion, I'm less keen on Fortress. And this marksman having anti-airs puts me off boats. Doesn't leave us with a lot of good options. Still, we've got 4 Scorpions, he's got 2, so we should be doing okay here. If we keep on top of our Scorpion carry build, we should be fine. I'll feel so much better when his Scorpions are dead though. Nice, 1 down. Don't kill it, don't kill it. Fire! Yes! Whew. Ooh, that was too close. Ooh, the big marksman just killed another Scorpion. He's doing work and has been all game long. Surely he can't kill 2 more Scorpions though, right? Oof. No, no, no! Oh, how does that even happen? 1 marksman kills 4 Scorpions. Right, he must die all game. Ooh. Item for Mustangs or item for Scorpions? I'm gonna go with the Mustangs, because the Scorpions are already one-shotting almost everything. These guys did the most, they get the item. Upgrade you. Right, we need to match the range on his Mustangs. Grab the range advantage on these guys. Doesn't leave us with a lot of money though. Let's punish with this missile. Actually, let's try and pick out his linchpin Mustangs. Which of his Mustangs did the most? These guys make sense. Let's just take these guys out then. Right, 200 left over. Fangs are terrible versus Mustangs. So let's get a second set of crawlers. And put them right back here, coming through on the same path as the other ones, but delayed. So they'll fan out just the same though. But it's asking for fire if we do that. Let's just do the old reliable corner covering crawlers. Don't forget to unlock a unit, I've been lazy lately. And let's see where we're at. Ooh, ranging his Scorpions at a Wraith, interesting. Glad we've got the Phoenixes. Good choice though, it'll really help him with the chaff clear. Now that his arc lights are falling off. You may fire when ready. Come on, oh no. It lives on a smidgen of health. Whew, okay, we won that. It was a lot closer than it should have been though. Ooh. Come on, kill this Wraith. Ooh, whoa, it's tanky. Does it have armor? Yeah, it's got the amp core. Okay, makes sense. It's probably going to go field maintenance on it next then. We're looking good though. 4 Scorpions beats 3 Scorpions. Just need to kill this crazy sniper. Look at how long that Wraith lasted. Good round for us here, but I'm thinking Overlord is an answer to that Wraith now. Can't have it getting out of control with field maintenance and regen. Right, let's see what we get offered. Ooh, free units. Well, they're not free anymore, I guess. Ooh, quick maths time. How much is that rhino worth? 200 base, 100 for each level. 700 minus 150 to pick up, that makes it 550. Fortresses are worth 800 minus the 200 to pick up is 600, that's worth more. Stormcalls are worth 50 more. I like having fortresses unlocked, so I'm going to go with a fortress even though I'm selling one. And now my brain hurts. Oh, never do maths on camera because editing DRN is watching. Though he's been suspiciously quiet of late. I think he's plotting something. We're guaranteed to need these boats to answer whatever he's bought and also to deal with that wraith. And I'm a big fan of cannons versus scorpions. It's a huge chunk of extra DPS and it scales with levels. Think of it as a bit like missiles on typhoons, but instead of being extra range, it's shorter range but big damage. This fortress can stay in the centre as an insurance or an anchor piece. Whichever side loses, he'll naturally walk towards. Let's put this Overlord over here. I'm expecting him to go a second wraith with that regen. We don't want our Mustangs or Phoenixes getting stuck. Push plus 200 and take temp range, we're at the endgame. And let's level up these Mustangs. They're our secret carries. You don't notice them, but they're churning out the damage all round long. If he goes Degen Beam, we go Photon. Ooh, he hasn't gone Wraith Carry, he's gone Stormcaller. With range, interesting. So he was more worried about our Scorpions than anything else. Makes sense, but we're aerial specialists, so we can deal with those easily. That's what I'm telling myself anyway. Oh yes, I love watching a fortress pop steel balls one at a time. There goes his Wraith. Our Overlords can now come into their own. Don't like the Phoenixes hiding inside the Overlord though. Get out there, do your job, kill that sniper. Guess it's better than the sniper shooting the Overlord though. Yes, good cannon shot there. I think since the attack speed change on Overlords, cannons are becoming more and more valuable just for the extra damage pickoffs. Like killing that sniper before he changed targets was huge. Good turn, a good amount of damage here, but not lethal. He's on the back foot, feeling the pressure. What's his answer to our giants gonna be? Whew. Oh, he's throwing in the towel, is he? I've given him post-traumatic stress disorder from facing him in 2 tournaments in a row. I'll do my best to make it quick and painless for you. That's all I can offer. I can never go easy on someone during a tournament match. I've been punished for playing happy style, so now we are going for the throat. Carpe Jugulum. Bombard. Try and close the game out. Upgrade the Scorpions that can. Fortress, though I love you. I don't think things are working out. We're gonna have to go our separate ways. I tend to take a range on these guys. But 2 techs on 2 Overlords seems a bit excessive. Right, we need to shield. Or his Bombard will get massive value. Hopefully we can save the Mustangs, that's the key. He'll do it on this side because that's where our Mustangs with items are. But we've got the money, so let's cover both sides. We need to answer his chaff. We can get more tanks, but they're a bit outscaled right now with Scorpions on the board and the Stormcalls raining down death from above. So I think it's going to be more Overlords. Plus 200, temp range, we're going for the kill. Let's take speed as well. And then we've got 100 left over, which could be some level ups. But I think maybe a cheeky anti-missile device. Over here, because it seems to be the key. Right, let's see how we're doing. There's the Bombard that we expected. Hopefully our Mustangs can survive and get through unscathed. He hasn't shielded ours, which is risky for him. He's got Wasp. Go on, hit these Stormcalls, that's the key. Yes! Oh, good hit. We've got his sniper. Oh, and he's finally gone regen on the Wraiths, but now we've already got the Overlords on the board killing them. Come on, finish off those Stormcallers. No, we didn't get the Stormcallers. We've weathered the storm, hiding under our shield. I don't think Wasps into range Mustang was the play there. Sorry dude, it's inevitable I'm afraid now. GG, well played. He pushed us at the start, but then lost tempo, and fell behind on the giant scaling in the finish. Don't think either the Wraith or the Wasp worked for you, and our Scorpions outscaled you. I'm sure that will have felt rough to be on the receiving end of. Good luck in the rounds to come. Really should have shielded that final Bombard, it's pretty obvious we were going to go for the kill with that. Right, Kowalski analysis. I liked his Mustang pickup, I liked his positioning of his units and how many chaff units he had. The filtering through and the layering of them was really nice. He's left big pockets for war factories if the game goes late, but the problem with going deployment specialist is you spend all your money on units and not getting upgrades on them. And technologies are all force multipliers. Once you've got a big enough army, you just need the techs on them really. Like, he did get a couple of techs. He got Subterranean Blitz and his crawlers, which I admit I don't think is great anymore. It got the Riot Special, the double nerf. They made it cost more and weaker at the same time. I'm not sure about field maintenance on Wraiths. It's one of those cheesy techs, a bit like field maintenance on Scorpions, where you win one round with it, but if your opponent hard counters it, it does nothing. And as soon as you put the item on the Wraith with bonus health, I knew it was coming. So we had the counter ready. Overlords and Phoenixes just pop them. I think I'd rather just have 2 Wraiths, one on this side, one on this side, and have degen beam on them. Probably a little bit further forward as well, so there's some crawlers arriving just as they arrive. It would slow us down, it would force us to take photon emission on our boats, which costs a fortune when we've already got 1 tech on them. It stops us buying these extra 2, but he was a turn behind the play with those Wraiths. Our tanks were hard countered by his Scorpions. As soon as the Scorpions arrived, our tanks did nothing. I've had quite a bit of practice recently playing a lot of Scorpions, mostly in 2v2s, so I was kind of ready for the Scorpion versus Scorpion matchup. You'll notice I've got the double shot ready in case he goes shield on his fangs. You'll notice we take the range very early to try and get levels on them and get ahead of the EXP curve. And we push early and get temporary range on them as well, to make the mirror match as hard for our opponent as possible. These wasps I think were a really bad pickup. I'm sorry, I know that sounds harsh. An anti-air wasp can be a good answer to overlords, but not when we're showing long-range mustangs, and not when you're playing them from the back like this. They function much better as a more aggressive position, that half aggro standard that I was talking about at the start. Plus, you don't buy a tech on a single unit. Tech is a force multiplier, like I said, and you need multiple units of them to make the most of that force multiplier. The only exceptions are really giants and maybe anti-air snipers if you really need them. I really value marksman as an opener with marksman specialist because he's just so valuable all game long, as you saw here. It really delayed us going boat, and he killed 4 scorpions in a single turn. That was crazy. I would have probably picked up a couple more marksmen, just 2. But versus an aerial specialist like we were playing, it's nice to have the option of going anti-air on him. Getting them early and getting some levels on them means they can one-shot overlords and wraiths. Alright, anyway, I could talk all day about different options in this game. Let's see how much combat power we've gained or lost. It was a good game, I felt a bit bad for our opponent not shielding the bombard at the end, and a couple of poor choices were easily exploited. It's the pressure of a tournament game, and I think he knew we were recording, so it's even more pressure than on top. Got to remember that I'm used to playing on camera, but not everyone else is. Surprised it's 7 MMR though, there's a 400 MMR gap between us. 800 combat power is nice, better seedings for future tournaments. Let's see where we're at in the tournament. Oh, Goldberg is 5th, our opponent in the first round. Nope, 11th, he's just lost. Ooh, unlucky. We are 25th, not bad. Slowly creeping our way back up, gunning for that 2nd place. Well, thank you for watching as always, hope you had some fun, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next round.